I said you better not ditch me.
Shoma is related to Horadori Institute somehow?
I don't care. I'm Shoma's father. I won't let you lay a finger on him!
In other words, Nyes, Tokiko, Chikara, and Horadori Institute are all connected.
The machine looks pretty intimidating seeing it like this.
Welcome back, friends, to Dergy be Playin, AI, the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative. We're here with Tama, staring at her perfect ass, because that's what I do. I'll be honest, like, damn. Like, why would you not, unless you're not attracted to females in general? I mean, Jesus Christ. Anyway, Brain. I am kind of nervous about this one, because I just have this feeling that I'm gonna relate to a lot of Shoma's struggles, for various reasons I'll get into, and that I've already touched on. We'll see, though. But I really am curious what he's hiding, and I really am afraid that, for some reason or another, he's gonna end up dying. I was before, because I really like him as a character, but now, him and Mizuki having a possible romantic relationship, I say possible. Mizuki literally gave him chocolate on Valentine's Day. She's extremely smart. She knows what that means, okay? I fucking love how bold and upfront she is about that, by the way. It's weird, because I can't really tell if she really likes him back, or if she's just being really nice and trying to maybe break down his insecurities or whatever. I feel like she would be a little bit more embarrassed if she really liked him back, but maybe she's just like even more of a badass than I thought possible. But considering her history, she has to be emotionally stunted, so... And she's definitely exemplified that in other behaviors of hers, especially around Date, but maybe the bit is that her relationship with Date is just strange because Date is fucking Date. But, and again, it comes back to the whole parental thing, but she was just a classmate at the time, and one that she at least seems to like as a friend. But, like she's obviously flirting with him, like, really hardcore, but, like, what's the intent there? I don't really know yet. All I know is I hope they become a thing, regardless of how actually, like, romantic her intentions actually are. Because there is such a thing as just playful flirting that is not intended to, be like, hey, I would like to date you. Like, I really don't feel like people should do that, but that's a thing that people do. So I don't know what she's doing, but I love it, regardless. Because I love women who take charge like that. I've made it very clear. Points at Tama. Anyway, speaking of Tama, let's have her investigate this boy's mind and hopefully make him less sad than it's clear that he is by just looking at how just completely drab his sort of, like, interpretation of the room is. By the way, I love how these dreams are just chock full of symbolism. And if you think about it, there's just so many things you could assume about how the person's thinking by just details about the room. Often a lot of the things that at least Uchikoshi wants you to think about, or the writing team, or definitely Uchikoshi to some degree or another, is exemplified in the dialogue back and forth, but I think there's always deeper stuff than just what's told to you in these dreams. I feel like especially once you go through the whole game and see everything that plays out and everything you learn about the characters after the Somniums, because this is still early game, because, well, I'm pretty sure half of this game is supposed to be Mizuki, and, we're not there yet still. So, this is huge. Granted, like, 3 or 4 Somniums isn't a whole lot in the grand scheme, but it feels like this has been a while. Like, this has been longer than the intro of the first game. Well, granted, the intro was with both of them back and forthing. Now we're going back through, like, Ryuki's whole part of the investigation, and I think that all of these Somniums will be important in Mizuki's. But the other thing is, I don't know if this is actually not a dead end somehow. I have a feeling that maybe there is some kind of ending somewhere in Ryuki's stuff where he dies or something. Or gets less far than he did in the universe that connects to the world where, you know, the beginning of the game happened. And, you know what's funny? I don't know why I didn't even really think about this. At least I don't feel like I did. I might have and just forgot that I did. But speaking of, you know, the way that these games have branching paths, that really supports the whole parallel worlds idea, but like I touched on before, Uchikoshi really loves to introduce these concepts that explain what's going on. However, they don't end up being the truth most of the time, or at least the whole truth. They're usually just something you could say to explain what's going on, but it's not actually what's going on. He does that a lot. He did that so much in Zero Escape. In fact, that earlier section where Tokiko talked about the experiment felt so Zero Escape to me, because that was like fucking half of Zero Escape's story if you boil it down. Like, pretty much. But anyway. Let's see what the hell's going on in this boy's brain and give him infinite hugs, because he deserves. Mizuki will give him the hugs. Or again, I will personally sue Uchikoshi for false advertising. You really set these two up to be a couple and they're not now. What the fuck? Anyway. But no, I hate when games tease romance. And a lot of people that I tell this to were like, the dudes and chicks are always just gonna fuck, you know, just because they have a connection. There's such a thing as being friends. And that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about they dangle the romantic connection in front of the viewers' faces and then they don't follow through. That's what I hate. There are times in stories where I'm like, yeah, this is more of a friendly connection between this male and this female. But, like, a lot of the time, especially with the protagonist, they really love to just give all these hints for just basically every major female in the story. It's like my personal philosophy of writing. I just don't like leading people on like that. And also the romance should be used to some narrative purpose, even if they end up breaking up or something. It should be used for some sort of character purpose, conflict, struggle, story thing, so something that, you know, I often like to use romance as something that helps the characters with their own struggles, because that's just cute as fuck to me, and I love that shit. But it's, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just really hoping. Now, granted, Uchikoshi has delivered before, but also not. So that's why I'm scared. Because the thing is, okay, if we just think about AI for a second, because there is a couple that I'm really happy got their due in Zero Escape, but I won't spoil that. It's also the fact that they were just, their definite resolution was also tacked on to the end of the third game. So I'm just afraid they won't really get a lot of time in the light, even if Shoma and Mizuki really do end up together and Shoma doesn't die or something. I'm really afraid Shoma's gonna die. But regardless of all that, there's also, Date, or who Date really is, and Iris's mom, Hitomi, or mom, quotation marks. This game is complicated. Anyway, they obviously, like, could be a thing now, but they're just, like, they obviously didn't want to open that can of worms in at the end of the first game, and I understand that. Or at least, you know, Date didn't seem to, but they just kind of have not been addressing his thing about Hitomi, and he's still perving on every female. And mostly porn, so I'm just like, what? It just kind of feels like a half-assed resolution. They're skirting the edges with that. Maybe it's because, once again, this is a huge pet peeve of mine with a lot of stories. Oh, hold on, I should be pausing while I ramble like this. I forget the time ticks down like that. Uchikoshi has definitely resolved some romantic plots, and they've been really cute. This game is also chock full of them. There's Lian and... what's her name? I forget her name right now. She's a new character. I don't know why Lian's stuck in my head, but not her. But, Lian and definitely Boss's daughter. Actually, the more I think about that, the more I'm like, Oh yeah, also, speaking of, I just realized something. She mentioned at her father's orphanage, there was a girl that reminded her of Mizuki that she lived with, and who is an older sister to her. I forget other details about that she may or may not have disclosed. I don't think there were any. I don't think there were any details about what even, if she disappeared or something, or if she's still living with her, but all I know is that there was an older sister figure, and she reminded her of Mizuki. You know who reminds me of Mizuki, as I've said? The masked girl. So I'm just gonna leave that there. That's interesting, and I wonder if that is who that is, and if so, how and who and why, what, and blah blah blah. But regardless, large But anyway, I guess I'm done rambling for now. That's all the stuff that I wanted to address. That's like relevant, I feel like, to how where this is going. So let's see where this goes. I have a feeling that after this Somnium things are gonna go down. I both hope so and hope not. I really want to get to the Mizuki part of this game, as I kept saying over and over, but the other thing is, man, I do really want to see a bunch of these plot threads through that are establishing themselves. I also really wonder what Mame's deal is. She's significant, and we haven't really gotten to that yet. There's a lot of things, man. Either way, let's give this boy mental hugs and hopefully help him through this process of probing his brain. Because that's what you would hope happens, right? And we were able to help Mizuki process her trauma. I really like how this game I would say at least is inspiring to deal with mental health issues and help other people with them. Because that shit's difficult, but it's extremely necessary or else you're just gonna be depressed or worse, you know? Anyway, Andy's Komeji's outfit!
That's the suit Andy's Komeji always wears.
Is this all he has?
It seems like it, yeah. For the moment, because he ripped up his other clothes. I'm thinking you don't want to do a lot of jokes and stuff, because Shoma hates that. I'm gonna tickle it to get the 1/4 timing.
Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
She's cute. She would be a great mom. There was a whole, like, newlywed wife bit that happened, but that's how you interact with babies, right? So, she would be a great mom.
Hey, you like this, right? Tickle, tickle.
I love her. I love her a lot. God damn it. This is what I mean by cute stuff that doesn't, in my opinion, like, degrade the woman in a way. Like, okay, I don't feel like I did a great job explaining that before, so I'll briefly touch on this. Like, there's just a lot of Japanese games where there's like, traits like the girl is really afraid of something, or something that, like, renders them completely helpless for some reason, and then oftentimes male characters step in. I just don't really like that that's, like, a lot of those traits that those girls have. A lot of her cute traits just don't feel like they're diminishing the capabilities that women have, because they're just humans at the end of the day, and we're capable of a lot more than we unfortunately oftentimes feel like we are. In fact, I would say that it's much more common to be very convinced that you are not near as capable of as many things as you are as the opposite. But I would like to help facilitate the opposite of that in as many people as possible by just talking, and, like, also by just doing this. Because, like, I'm putting myself out on the internet consistently, and I'm doing it because I really want to entertain people in a way that's not just entertaining, but is also helpful. But, you know, again, I also just want to entertain people and help them have fun and have something to look forward to, and a lot of other things that just help people in life. And games are just so helpful, and I also really want to help reduce stigma around gaming, because I think it's ridiculous how many people are still convinced that games are just an unhealthy distraction hobby, and that if you treat them like anything else, then that means you're not living life correctly or something, and that just pisses me off for so many reasons that I won't get into right now, but yeah. Because, like, games are they're not a distraction for me. I play them and I feel better, but it's how I play them and when and why and how much. That's the key. That's what a lot of those people who say they're just a blah 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 are missing. And also, I don't just play games anymore. I intend to transition almost entirely to playing games for content. That's work. That's not leisure activity anymore. It involves the draining activity of putting yourself out in front of people and trying to be entertaining. It also involves editing, which is literal fucking busy work. So for people that decide that being a YouTuber and Twitch streamer isn't a real job, it's just ignorant. That's all that is. Anyway. It's just as much of a job as any other form of
I know this was my idea,
just like
but it was a
video
bad
games
idea.
are just as much of a valid medium as books and TV. It's just that most people seem to... Thankfully, I think that stigma is reducing, but there's still just a lot of people who treat it as something it just isn't. And I think more often they are neglecting things that it could be. But it depends on the person more than the medium, just like anything ever. I want a world where you can put group activities you did in gaming on a resume, and it would be something that any job would look at to help evaluate you.
Thought Shoma might have a memory of being tickled, but it didn't work.
Because that stuff requires all of the same skills that the more accepted things to put on your resume does. It's just, the idea that games are just a distraction is really stupid to me, because it's like any other hobby, and all the benefits that having a hobby can have. There is an addictive quality for that, but the addictiveness depends on the game. It also depends on how much you have an addictive personality. It's just, again, I hate it. I said I wouldn't go into it, but I think about this a lot, and especially recently, so it just kind of slipped out anyway. But I'm done now, moving on.
Should we be more direct?
Shoma used to blink, but blink to the world, but... Oh, I like that second but. It sounds like, but maybe he can blah blah blah. Shoma used to be happy, but now he is depressed as fuck, but it's okay because Mizuki and him can fuck and then he'll be happier. It's okay, I'm gonna stop making blatantly sexual jokes about them. Well, I'm gonna try. Because they're 12. But I will make them when they're both 18. If he lives, God, please help. Please help let him live in the canon. Please, please, please. And let them be a thing. Or, even if one of them die, if there is a positive resolution. These kind of games are in a very good position with how emotional they are to help people with trauma. But I think the resolution is pretty damn important. If they're able to resolve their issues in a way where it makes sense, right? It's not unrealistic, but they're in a generally better place than you would probably expect from all that trauma. And this game's already done that beautifully. The first game has. Games like this are great for giving hope to people, no matter what the fuck they might be going through, which can be really fucked up. We all know that people go through fucked up shit, it sucks. But it's what you do with that information. Because that's not the end of the story, or it doesn't have to be, but a lot of people just kind of decide that that's it. And then they kill themselves, or just stay depressed their whole lives. That's what causes it, not the fact that the thing happened. Anyway. I swear to God, there is not a lot to interact with here. What's going on? It's still only his outfit. What? Can I go into different rooms? No, I can still only interact with his outfit. Okay. Maybe joke is the thing. I don't know. Smell.
I'm an AI ball. I have no sense of smell.
That's kind of funny because there's a lot of jokes about smelling so hard you inhale something on Iba's side of things.
But you can detect smell, right? I mean, we are in a dream.
I don't know about this.
Come on.
Maybe she just doesn't want to smell it because it's Amy's outfit.
Something is weird. I figured it would have that old people smell, but this smells like Bolse and Vagana.
I mean, don't old people like that cologne?
I don't know what that is, but
Kumeji's outfit.
it would make sense that he'd put cologne on. He seems to be very about appearances.
Why?
Nothing is better to heal Shoma's heart than a smile, so...
Okay, leave it to me.
I guess this is literally the option, except maybe there might already be things opened up, but either way. She thonkin'.
Dad! Why did you disappear on me?
Literally disappear?
So this is a brand new 10,000 yen bill.
This world is becoming more and more cashless.
Look, an invisible man.
No, he's just naked from the waist down. You know, this might have the opposite effect.
All of those gags.
Why? People watching on the TV were going crazy.
Yeah, they're bullying. Okay, no, it makes sense.
So unfunny.
You have to bring up the trauma, so I was avoiding that because I didn't want to make him uncomfortable, but I know you need to be uncomfortable to go through this shit. Like, I know and I've experienced that, but my default is still to... I think I have too much empathy in regards to wanting to help people because... Which is a weird thing to say, right? But what I mean by that is when I get into situations like this where I feel like someone needs encouragement or something like that, right? I tend to really shy away from addressing their issues, but that's not how you solve anything. Unfortunate. It's funny how I didn't really realize I was doing that again. Because I'm just so adverse to it, because, you know, it sucks. I don't want to make them feel bad, but sometimes you literally need to feel bad to change. Like, that's what therapists often do, actually. That's what my therapist has done for me. He said some very blunt things that have really helped me.
Yeah, Andy's Kumeji sucks, and you've never made us laugh either.
I'm currently flipping the screen now.
Hold on, we used to... Yeah, lameness must be genetic. So true. Now that's funny. We don't want to contract your unfunny disease, so we're gonna stay away from you.
I think they used to laugh with him, but because his dad is a joke now, they decided to go with the crowd, yeah.
Stupid dad.
But see, he's blaming his dad for things that dickheads did to him, because it relates to him. This is a very unfortunately human thing to do. But it's important to recognize that because the cause of this trauma was not his dad, it was those kids. Obviously. You could tell that just by how he acts.
Why me?
This happened to Shoma.
Even from a young age, he's had it rough.
I hate this world. It's all fake.
Honestly, I feel that. But you get into really dangerous territory when you decide everything about the world is honestly anything. Because the world is extremely varied. But it's very easy for humans to compartmentalize and decide that no, the world is all just fake, horrible human beings that literally there's nothing good. But like, I think if you actually really stepped back from that feeling, the anger, and took a look at everything objectively as you could at that moment, you would come to the conclusion that that's not actually true. So, I think one of the most important things we can do is divorce ourselves from ideas like this. I hate the world, everything, because it's all fake. That kind of thinking is what leads to people who commit atrocious acts of every single kind, from murder to, etc., everything. This is the main thing, I think, one of the main things that causes big mental health spirals of doom. This kind of thinking. Not the fact that bad things happen in the world, but the fact that we decide that that is the world. Happiness derives from, in my experience, instead of being optimistic about everything, it leads down a different slippery slope that I won't get into, but I think that kind of leads to stagnation. In fact, like, it's kind of hard to understand the slippery slope that it leads to, but I think it does. I really just think that balance is necessary, and that you need to think of the world as it's just a whole mix of gray.
Only thing I can believe in is the world I make.
Interesting. Which is honestly something I feel to a degree or another. I gain a lot of solace from fictional worlds. Playing games like this, writing, thinking about characters both in fictional worlds that already exist and ones that I've created, and creating characters and, playing stuff like D&D, So it's interesting that he has that sort of mindset. But I would say that it's a balanced thing. Fantasy can be used to look at reality in a way that can help you resolve your issues. That's easier to stomach than looking at them as they are. Because this is a similar situation in a fictional world. This game is a very good example of this. Fantasy can be a very good tool. A lot of people just decide it's a bad thing, which goes back to my whole discussion about games. It is really like everything ever. Especially addictive stuff, because I'm not going to sit here and pretend games don't have an addictive quality. But alcohol can actually be something helpful. If you drink it once a week, it's a very, like in my experience, sometimes it's just like, it just really gets you out of a mindset of clearness, and games can do the same thing. From there, you can improve your life more.
Shoma rejected the real world.
I feel that. I used to. I don't anymore. I knew I would really, really understand him.
He decided he belonged in the world of his own creation.
For him, the world he created was the real world.
Hey, we can inspect that model.
I find it interesting that this is his I wasn't expecting him to create a whole world and stay in that. I didn't feel like he did that. I don't know why, but I didn't feel like he thought of this fantasy world. We'll see where this goes. Interesting. Shoma used to blank, but closed his heart due to his environment weighing down on him, but...
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes left.
Is this a model of a house?
Tama,
I think a lot of
you
my
okay?
love doing this stuff is self-expression. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm fine. Huh? Is that Shoma from earlier?
Seems like he went inside that model.
It looks just like Shoma's house from earlier, but the colors are more vibrant here.
Maybe that symbolizes his belief that this artificial world is the real world.
Interesting.
Those are the clothes Shoma ripped up earlier, but it looks like cardboard.
Maybe it's a wound in Shoma's heart.
I bet we have to do something with this. Let's fix it.
Shoma began blank and became blank. Action did his blank. There's a lot of these. I feel like the more, like, deep-seated the trauma or whatever is, the more... Oh yeah, also, I just remembered... This is a weird place to say this, but I just remembered it. The other thing about the masked woman that I found really interesting is the fact that from that wink sync we can do of her, it's very much implied that she has some sort of terminal illness. In fact, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to at least assume, especially because they say it outright, but I'm so paranoid about Uchikoshi trying to make me believe things that don't end up being true in his games. So that's why I talk about it like that. But yeah, if Masked Woman has an illness, I think he has some connection to, Kizuna's father. Richie, that's his name. I'm remembering all the names right now. Feels good. I can't fix the suit. Oh, I see now. There's a bunch of stuff you can fix it with. Fix with hammer. As in destroy it? Fix with scissors would be cutting it up. Fix with screwdriver? Yeah, that's not... I imagine fixing with glue might be the best. Because tape would... I mean, you could tape, like, all over it and it would kind of stay together, but I think glue would be the best way to fix this, so I'm gonna try that.
Can we glue it back together?
Yeah, I think so. It would make the most sense to me.
Let's try it. Alright, done.
Huh?
Oh, glue wasn't right.
Okay.
Let's find another way.
I think... Jim began making his own world and became blank. He's decided reality was a certain way? Is that what he did? Which would definitely make sense for his depression, because I think that's what a lot of depressed people do. Is they decide the world is bad. I don't know if that's what he's doing here. No, if the colors are vibrant, then... I don't know, man. I'm not quite sure where this is going. This is interesting, and I wasn't really expecting his mind to be like this.
I'm guessing this outfit was in pieces to begin with.
I feel like this is kind of maybe a rose-colored glasses type, which I thought about because of Kameji's. And what's funny is people told me I have rose-colored glasses. I just feel like I'm realistic, but I lean optimistic because leaning pessimistic. It just sucks for your mental health. But a lot of people say I'm not realistic. But I honestly just feel like they're pessimistic. I don't really know what it is, but I honestly just feel like a lot of people have this nasty view of the world when it's pretty clear to me that good things can happen more than a lot of people assume. I don't know, it's hard to explain. Anyway.
So, use the scissors to cut it up again? Huh. The scissors are going through.
Well, what's the answer here? And I wonder what that means for
I
what
didn't
this
think
world
it was
is.
an illusion.
Maybe it just needs to be fixed.
How do you fix it without...
Yeah, good point.
Ooh, that made the most sense to me.
4 minutes now.
Shoma blank, however, blah blah, I don't know. Screwdriver? Wait, hold on. Tape, okay. Maybe tape. Is it the hammer? No, I wouldn't think so. I'm gonna try the tape. Or no, I didn't mean
Use a
screwdriver.
maybe? Let's give it a shot.
Wait, he works on robots.
So, how do we do this?
Why don't you turn the screw?
There are no screws. These are clothed.
Became detached from reality. Actions in his creation blink as well.
The best thing for fixing a tear? Tape.
Okay, maybe this is supposed to be what you... I don't... Actually, well, is it?
I did it!
Because it's pieces of cardboard, my brain went, glue would make it so that you could just, it wouldn't look weird at all. The tape, it's obvious, right? Glue isn't obvious. That's why my brain went, that would be the best way to fix this. But anyway, okay, I guess the answer was tape. It feels pretty weird to me, but okay.
It turned back to the original outfit.
We used to play together. energy. Inti, Pachaka Max!
We used to laugh together.
Hey! That's no fair!
Laughed.
Hold up, Andy's is the best!
Stupid dad.
And then he kept failing more and more, and then his friends literally left him because of that, but they weren't friends. That's the thing. It was them. He's blaming his dad because he's a fucking kid, and I think I might too if I was in that situation. But, like, the reality of that is they were dickheads. Because leaving someone over that is really fucking stupid. It's something, the type of thing that I would say that kids are prone to do. I definitely had elementary school experiences that I remember where kids stopped playing with me because they thought I was weird. The reality of this is basically, kids are dumb and can be assholes. And his world is his dad created it all. Is that what he's saying? I'm not quite sure, but that makes sense to me. So again, making his own world became test reality. The actions in his creation impact the outside world as well. The actual world or not? Well, I'll see how this goes.
I wonder if that really happened.
Maybe he tucked away the good memories in the world he created.
The painful memories were played too, not just the good memories.
Yeah. Poor kid's heart.
Even deep down, those painful memories remain.
He's just trying to push away all the pain. Okay.
Shoma and his dad need to have an
Yeah,
honest
I really
heart-to-heart.
agree with that. So I would say I've had one or two of those with my dad, and we were better than we used to be.
Huh? Looks like we made it out of the model.
Is it all about laughing and stuff? Is this just the color code?
It's an older model TV.
What's protruding out of the top?
It looks like a spout or something.
So we need to pour something in there?
I don't know. Maybe it's just for show. You want me to laugh at the TV?
Yeah. I was thinking it could bring back memories of the father and son laughing together.
Okay.
Oh, that functioned.
Huh? I heard laughter from the TV.
Should we turn it on?
Shoma used to laugh a lot, but closed his heart to the world, but...
A TV with a weird protrusion.
That's the first thing that came up. I think that might be the most important thing.
And just like that...
I like that there seems to be a lot of hints for what you're supposed to do next,
Shoma.
at least some of these.
God of laughter, lucky happy Pachaka Max! Look at what you did. You really ruined the atmosphere. God of apologies. Sorry. Enough already. You're past your prime. I can't even stand you.
That was so uncool. Why does he have to be my dad?
That's what comes from being a comedian's son, I guess.
But he shouldn't blame Meiji for that.
Yeah, honestly, but he's a fucking kid. If your friends left you for your dad and you were like 9, I think that oftentimes you would do the same shit.
I wonder if we can change Shoma's heart by going inside the model.
I'm not gonna do this. Like, I didn't think I was gonna get the last one in time, but like, look at how not far along I am. We'll see. But either way, I'm really enjoying this. This is interesting. He used to laugh a lot, close his heart to the world. Deep down, he still loves to laugh.
You have 3 minutes left, Ryuki. Focus.
Oh, okay. Wait, we went back out into the... This is an interesting thing.
Alright, we made it back into the model.
Come to think of it, we haven't found anything on Horodori Institute yet.
We need to help Shoma first.
Good point. We can't leave him like this.
I like that we can help him with his trauma.
Is
and
that-
that's what they're doing this for.
Shoma was stabbing it with the screwdriver earlier. Did the hole get bigger?
Even though they are here to find out about Hori Institute, that's really their job. What I really love is that even though their job is to find information from these people's minds, they often just go out of their way to help them, and that is considered what you should do, even by like boss and etc. And I really love that. That's actually kind of a good message about, I think at least in my opinion, how you should view people as best as you can, and think about what you're doing. It's like, how can you do what you want to do, but with an angle of helping people? And that, that's exactly what I'm doing with this. Like I've said many times that I love this stuff and I want to share it and entertain people with it, but I also want to help people mentally with it. That's my goal. So I'm working on it. Games like this are perfect for that, because there is so much insight into the mind and emotions, and there's literal examples of trauma being healed. This game's great for that.
We should fix this, too.
This is probably Kumeji's suitcase.
I'm guessing it's for his props.
I keep forgetting about Timies, that's probably part of my problem. I'm still forgetting about them, oh well. Did no work.
No good. It's not opening. Kumeji's suitcase. Huh?
Suitcases are used for travel, right? Maybe Shoma has memories of going on a trip. Give me a line.
Yeah, sure. Shoma, we're going to Machu Picchu. I'm gonna train my comedy skills at a World Heritage Site.
Did no function?
Wait, can they even afford to go to Machu Picchu?
I never specified Machu Picchu.
Probably not, unfortunately. You probably can't really afford to go outside of Japan, I'll be honest. I feel like the suitcase might not be it. Wait, hold on. It's the thing that's interactable right now, ain't it? Uh-huh. Throw it? Let's see. Tickle it? Tickling a suitcase doesn't seem like it makes sense.
Where should I throw this?
Over there somewhere.
Yeah!
Holy shit. Holy physics, Batman. It literally landed in the same spot.
That's unexpected.
The suitcase isn't even broken.
Okay, I guess it has to be that one, because there's nothing else to interact with in here. Well, now I know if I have to actually redo this.
Tickle, 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 tickle.
Bari killed. Okay, no, that did work. Oh, because, we used to laugh together.
It tickles!
He's laughing so much.
There's something inside.
Oh, he made a cute little drawing when he was super young of his dad. That's really fucking adorable.
A drawing of Komeji's face?
I wonder if Shoma drew it.
You only have 2 minutes. Hurry, Ryuki.
I'm trying. I'm probably gonna have to redo this at least once. Oh, wait.
This picture, it's a two-dimensional representation, but it shows incredible depth. I think. The father of the artist. Yes, we can really feel their relationship. Or something. The square face. It's drawn with the principles of Cubism, I believe. Maybe.
We need more Tama trying to act like an art critic when she knows nothing about it. Peak comedy.
Yes! The totality of it. Like at the bottom right side, the, color. Color is brilliant. We can see the struggles of the artist. Well, not really. And that part that goes really feel the love there.
You should apologize to the artist.
Yeah, I'm not good at that stuff.
It was hard to just like blank and stop blank. It's like his father
The drawing-
stopped something.
You want me to cut it out? Idiot! I can't cut something important like this.
Jeez, you don't have to yell. I have an idea. Can you cut out just his face?
If this ends up hurting Shoma, I'm going to cut your face out.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Okay, Done.
Try covering the hole in the TV with it.
Oh my god, I think this is literally what you're supposed to do. Yeah, it must be.
God of apologies. Sorry, sorry. Enough already. You're...
Oof.
God of seasons. Warm, hot, chilly, cold. Wow, you're just forcing it now. You're past your prime.
He has no sense for comedy.
He did kind of like that one.
Why does he try so hard?
Because of you, and also because he loves comedy. Huh? He likes that he tries so hard. I'm loving this. Yeah. Oh god, yeah, he trapped away all this stuff.
He's conflicted. He wants him to do well, but he doesn't want to see him anymore.
We came back.
Why am I laughing? This isn't how I really feel. This can't be true. It's all lies.
No, it's a lot more complex than that. That is part of how you feel. And then the other part is everything else. But, like, a kid is not really gonna understand that very well, so this is what happened.
Shoma is confused.
Thankfully, as an adult, you can come back and work on this shit. That's what therapy is.
We can't go inside the model anymore.
Good therapy, anyway.
The sign for interaction is gone too.
I would know, because I've been through it. I really recommend it. People that are on the fence about it.
Maybe Shoma is starting to accept reality.
Right. We did fix a lot of things. He's starting to comprehend what's real and what's artificial.
No, I thought it was still, like, doing a cutscene, because the way that Tommy was standing, she was completely, like, not in the image. So, I was very confused.
It says something. Let's see. Your dad is not funny.
Oof.
From now on, your name is Lamo Enda.
Fuck those kids a lot, as I've already basically said.
Nice to meet you, Lamo Enda.
How about I punch you in the face instead of you saying that again? How about that?
These stupid kids!
I know, right?
Fuck off! Stop making fun of
Exactly! Tama would rip them a new one, and I need to see that, because she could literally jump out of Ryuki's eye socket and do all sorts of horrible things to people. Because, like, have you seen the kind of shit they can lift like that? She could really do some damage if she was pissed enough. So no one better make fun of Shoma around Ryuki, because I want to see her fuck someone up in eyeball form. Please. Anyway.
Relax, Tama.
No, don't stop. You being angry is hot. There's a reason they call it hot-headed. But tis.
This isn't real. It's all fake. Everything in this world is fake.
Nope, you tell yourself that to protect yourself from trauma, and that is not helpful. Yeah, because, again, that's the kind of thinking that leads to death cults and shit, too, like...
All fake! I'm fake! Everything is fake!
So he believes in the nice thing because of all that, right? But again, what's up with Horodori, and how did he get involved with them at such a young age?
Yeah, that's it. I just need to make everything fake.
Oof.
I don't believe it.
Shoma.
This is not reality. Maybe on the other side.
I thought we were close to a breakthrough, but his imagination is running away with him even more.
This house we're in is just a model. No. Everything is fake. This made-up world is fake. Reality itself is fake. Everything is fake. There's nothing we can do.
What? Why are you giving up, huh? We still have time!
Sorry. You're right. It's too early to give up.
Oof. Yeah, Ryuki has similar misgivings, especially because of the shit he's seen. Whatever the hell happens when it looks like the world becomes code and he spaces out. And gets very terrified. I'm starting to dislike his name and stop something.
It's a math notebook. Part of it is blacked out.
Oh, he starts. Oh, that's oof. Starts blacking his name. Oh my god, that's painful.
I'm going to erase the blacked out parts.
Shoma Enda.
I don't think you could quite erase just that, but
Dad, why is my name Shoma?
also Dream.
Oh, you want to know how you got your name?
So you probably can't hear, or else well.
You know, I actually wanted to spell the show part of your name with the kanji for laughter. It was going to be spelled with the character for laughter and shine, like a shining smile. But when I told your sister, she said, "Why don't you use it as your stage name?" I need to brush up on my comedy.
Yeah, you do.
Everybody's a critic. Anyway, I decided to change the kanji for your name. The kanji for show can be congratulatory or mean happiness.
Aw.
I was so happy when you were born, I made it a part of your name.
That's so fucking cute.
But to me, you still have the laughter in there, because I wanted you to stay smiling forever.
That's fucking cute.
Oh, this is so embarrassing. Stop making me talk about it. God of shyness. Oh no, please, not the spotlight.
Stop that.
Oh, sorry.
Nah.
Laughter and happiness.
Those are things that you can have, sir. You just need to work on the shit.
But smiling doesn't suit me.
Oof. Yes, it does. It's literally the best thing ever when he smiles. Or at least... Oh, fuck! I just fucking realized. Every time people hint at his obvious feelings for Mizuki, what does he do? He immediately pushes it away, just like every other fucking feeling in this... Oh, God. Ow. Thankfully, that's gonna fucking stop, because we're fixing it. Ow, I just realized why he's so tsundere about it. Ow. God, fuck. Dude, please. Because he could literally be happy with her. That's obvious to me. But, like, he's... God, fuck.
His name.
Interesting. Let's see where this is going. Shoma believes nice teachings and believes the world is fake. By suppressing his feelings, the world has lost its color. Okay, no. It's not... Okay, no, okay. It is going where I thought it was. What?
I think it's a good name.
Hey.
That's why smiles suit him well.
Yeah, we need to convince him.
Yeah, you do. Well, I mean, maybe you don't need
memory.
it.
I don't
But it would be
need this
better
name.
than being so fucking depressed. But, you know, you have to deal with a lot of shit to make that happen. Again, he's so young that this kind of work doesn't normally happen at his age. Like, this kind of shit happens in therapy later. Usually. So, yeah. But, still. Like, because kids aren't really ready for this kind of thinking. I would say that he's not really ready for this, but the beautiful thing about it is the fact that he doesn't have to be. We are changing his mind for the better. I like that you can do that in this game, because you can't really do that in real life. As much as you'd love to help the people you love.
It all hurts. I'm not even real.
This game is,
Dad, it's all fake.
really cathartic, because you can actually help in a very direct change.
Oh, the rooftop
But you
amusement
can't-
park.
The barber said, "They're waiting for the ear to come on down. God of haircuts, snip, snip, oops, got your ear."
Stop. It's not funny.
A lot of factors led to him becoming an introvert.
Just like me, but different ones.
I'd like to fix every little thing, but...
God, fuck. Basically, I was just talking about that, Tama. See, perfect waifu. She even understands my brain. A lot, actually.
The trophy Shoma destroyed disappeared.
Like, a lot of things she's been saying have been like, yes, girl, sing.
Can you find something like it? There has to be something.
It's an old dresser.
Wish we could look inside.
What do you want me to do?
Just go with the flow. Do it!
Your instructions are way too vague. The other day, I hit my heart on the corner of the dresser and I thought my pinky toe was gonna explode. Other way around! Hey, do you think we could have just opened it normally?
I guess we could have.
There's something inside. Ripped origami?
Let's leave it on top of the kotatsu.
Show him a blank, however, the blank and now has thrown away that memory.
You have a minute left.
Okay, I did whatever needed to be done there. I still don't really understand what that's about.
A refrigerator.
But yeah, I guess the right option, even though I had no idea.
I want to open the
what to
door.
do. Oops, didn't mean to do that. The point is using smiling and laughter to make things happen, I think. Which I like.
We're gonna do a prop skit, Tama.
Again?
It'll be good this time.
It's gonna bring back some sad memories again. Alright, I'm going to escape this uninhabited island on this.
That's a raft?
What? A third form?
An enemy who gets stronger when they get smaller?
What time do you think it is?
Morning. In the Showa era.
Hey, look! This is squishy.
A kind of mighty hammer.
Oh, Mama, you have a place here too?
The French joke returns. Goddamn. Poor Mama.
Marble's second branch.
Here we go.
Whew. Seems like the grading scale for laughs was lower this time.
Meh.
Maybe it was always open.
Huh.
Oh, it's a ripped piece of paper.
We have to put the origami back together?
Let's leave it on top of the kotatsu.
Yeah, I'm seeing why we leave it on the kotatsu now. Which I learned what that is from Persona 4, and it's that heated blanket that's on top of the table. I think there are tables that have them built in. Something like that. Shoma blank. However, now he does not accept his dad. Yeah, so yeah, that's what that blanket is around the top leg. I just want someone to talk to. Yeah, I didn't mean to pause, but I might as well talk to Tama because it's telling me to.
Worried about money?
That too, I guess. This is my natural reaction to this, because I have a lot bigger priorities than money, but, you know, I am still an adult and would like to have money. That'd be cool.
Ah, talking about how to use assets?
How about effects? I'd like to make video games.
What did you say? Can you not be perverted all of a sudden?
Excuse me? What? And also, that's rich coming from you. Okay, I'm not gonna try to understand what the hell just happened, because these games are surrealist sometimes. It's just like, Ichikoshi loves to throw in the odd joke that isn't a joke, because it's just supposed to not make any sense.
How do you do, Tama?
A little annoyed, frankly.
It seems to be her general demeanor, which, you know, honestly, valid, and I love it.
It's a mono-wheel robot, Shoma. Yeah, it may only be a robot, but we need to show it love.
Just like you, Tama. I will show you a lot of love, even though you're a robot. Well, you're an AI. Same difference? Kind of, sort of.
Hey, Mr. Robot. Get out of the way.
You're downright bipolar.
She is, and I love her for that. Ryuki, tell me something I don't know. He kung fu's. Oh, he did it.
Oh, it's reacting. It's a ripped piece of paper.
Let's leave it on top of the kotatsu.
Oh, it's the thing that his dad ripped up and that he accidentally left at the corner. Oof. Shoma gave his dad a gift to support him, however. Now, that's the gift that he gave him. However, now he does not accept his dad and is thrown away from him.
This ripped paper must have some significance to it.
Should we try to repair it?
Ryuki, less than 30 seconds left.
It is one sheet.
I think we might.
The tears match up.
Let's try putting it together.
If I do this again, that'd be amazing. Considering this isn't a very expensive option, I don't think this is the last thing. At least I'm remembering to do timies. For most of this, I have been pretty proud of that. I think this you fix with, I would say glue, but maybe it's tape. Oh yeah, tape is for fixing tears, is what Thomas said. So
tape, of course.
Dad!
Oof. Pain. It's good pain. Hugs me.
This is all lies. It's fake. I don't want to see it anymore.
Well, you're gonna have to, or else you'll be depressed for the rest of your life, dude. Hugs, man.
It always hurts. He made fun of me.
It doesn't have to always hurt, though, but you have to do some work that's... I feel like it could be impossible for his age, but it's definitely not impossible, period. I would know. I've been doing a lot of good work in my brain, and it feels nice.
Save me! Please save me! Make the hurt go away! I need to get out. I need to escape these lies! Why? Why does everything look like so real? If it wasn't fake, if it was real the whole time, is my pain real too?
Sorry, but accepting that is how you ironically move through it. It's kind of weird and unintuitive, but that is how that works. My feelings of acceptance. I want to accept it, but him and his father are gonna like hug after this. I will also see what you can.
Tama, you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was pretty violent.
I didn't think that memory was going to be that bad. Why did Shoma have such a negative reaction?
Because he's tired of supporting his dad after years of him not really improving or being accepted more by other people, at least.
Sometimes the best memories make the hurtful ones worse.
Hug, yeah, oh yeah, that's probably exactly what it says.
If you're not in a good place, the last thing you want to do is look back on all the times that were better. Shoma doesn't want to see how he was back then. Back before his heart was broken. That's how he stays sane.
That must be hard.
Yeah. God, fuck. Ryuki probably speaking from experience there because the whole thing with his brother, right?
The medal we fixed earlier.
Yeah! I'm not young anymore.
Dad, you're the winner in my eyes. Super duper gold medal. You were amazing.
Oh my god. He's fucking smiling. Oh my Jesus.
Wow! Now this is a super duper gold medal. Thank you, Shoma.
Super duper gold medal.
That was not too long ago, because he does not look much younger. Though it might just be they couldn't make another model because of time or budget or whatever for him, but especially because they probably already have another model of Shoma. At least I fucking hope so, because if they don't, then that probably means he dies before the end of this.
Maybe if we use that, can you hold the medal?
I'll try.
You're out of time!
Honestly, I want to laugh. I hope I'm not out of time. I hope
That
this
robot's
is all
chest
that
part is open. I think it's busted.
Maybe if we fix it, Shoma will be healed too.
Oh, I like that. Putting the gold medal in the robot. Sort of, I feel like it's symbolically like, you know, putting something that he loves into another thing that he loves that accepts that he loves. Because he accepts his dad now too. I like that, and that makes a lot of sense. I guess I can make it equal exactly the amount of time that I have left. That's pretty cool. I think this
is the gold medal?
I would be very
wedge
proud
it into the
if
chest area there.
I did this twice. We'll see.
Roger that.
This may not be it, but we'll see. I don't know why, but it was hot the way that she got up on that. I don't know why
Right
that
in
made her
here.
go down, but it did. The way she boosted herself up. But it did. I don't know. The way she jumped down there. I don't know what that's about, but it made my brain go down.
I have to pay you back for giving me such a nice gold medal, Shoma. I congratulate Shoma Enda for coming first in the championship of gold medal making.
Wow!
Oh, he
It's
got
a
him
robot.
the robot. Aw. Or like,
Shoma, you've noticed it, haven't you? The feeling I've been holding inside.
he's talking to the self that is.
You ignored your dad, and you ignored your feelings, didn't you? Stop! I don't want to see anymore! I've had enough! Shoma, no one is laughing! I accepted it. Stupid. You're wrong. That stupid job. That's not true. He should quit! That's not what you want. He's a shitty father. You don't think that. I don't care about anything. You should know. What you really want to say. Dad, I love you.
My heart's exploding. Very cute. I fucking love this a lot. Hello. What? Interesting. Okay, cool.
I'm home to the max!
He merged.
I thought there was an earthquake today, but it was just the studio shaking with laughter at my jokes! Huh? What's wrong, Shoma?
Hey, Dad. I think I understand you a little more now. I think I understand me more, too. I've wanted to say I'm sorry for so long.
It's okay, Shoma.
A comedian is the coolest
I
job
agree.
ever.
Entertainers are fucking good
And I'm
shit.
so
I'm
proud
biased,
of you,
'cause
Dad.
I want to be one too, and I am one in a way already. But
You are?
I think that they're
Really?
very necessary, as much as a lot of people would probably not. But I
Thank you, my son.
cute.
This world isn't fake. My heart feels so warm inside right now. This feeling has
Very
to be real.
adorable.
I know this world has to be real.
I love this a lot.
He got it back. His heart. He should be able to open up more now.
There we go.
Yeah, you're right. You know, Shoma does look best when he's smiling.
I like it a lot. Very cute. We skipped to the conversation they needed to have about
I feel
Harari.
like I've been dreaming for a long, long time, and it's a painful dream. Such a nice view.
Yeah.
See the city at night through the window, but the sky is starting to turn brighter to the east. Well, that's a nice symbolic thing of, you know, Shoma's future should be brighter now. I'll leave this for last. I'll leave that for last too. 'Cause this feels like something Shoma needs to, like, solidify its new way of thinking that's way better.
It's not bad. You should have let my dad on too.
He's waiting in a corner of the park.
Yeah, he's really a lot better now.
I thought it would be easier for you to talk if we were alone.
No, that's not true. Things are different now.
Good for him. Looks like the chastity belt of his heart has
I was
unlocked.
waiting, man. I thought she was gonna do it at the end of that, but that would have really been pretty mood whiplashy. So I'm kind of glad they didn't, but it's still a little too soon in my opinion. But Uchikoshi will be Uchikoshi. I like how he just smiled at that, just because he's happy about it. So we might as well like not be about her, jokes. We showed the security guard at Misatana police IDs to get in here. We told him this was regarding the investigation and he let us through. The main power at the amusement park is still on and the key to the Ferris wheel control board is still stuck in the ignition, so it'd be easy to move this.
I decoded the message and went where it led me. To an underground floor of the Nice Japan building.
See. Yeah, okay, that explained his connection to Tokiko.
They called it the Cathedral.
Okay, that place. Yeah, where we saw whoever the hell was running from us.
The president, Miss Shigure, was waiting for me there. She complimented me on decoding the message and invited me to join NICE. That's probably why Bats 490 was being spread in the first place.
Tokiko did mention that.
We have been seeking high IQ individuals with the capability to decode it. The purpose was to recruit them into NICE.
Miss Shigure told me all sorts of things about NICE's ideals, and I was sick of the world at the time, so when they told me this world isn't real, I fell in love with NICE's beliefs right away. They told me to keep it all a secret.
You cannot tell anyone about the secret of the world.
Secret of the world, known by only a handful of people. I felt like I was special, just knowing I was one of the chosen few.
Yeah, that's how cults get ya. I think they might still be a cult, and Tokiko might be aware that what she's preaching ain't the truth. But I don't know about that.
That's why I didn't tell you the truth.
You're not supposed to know the truth of that. That's so central to this whole game. But it's interesting to think about. That's part of why these mystery games are so fun. Is, thinking about the mystery. Imagine that. So why'd you lie about it? And why the Horodori building? Is he gonna say that part? Maybe not here, but here? We'll see.
I thought I just told you.
No, that's not what I meant. You deliberately lied about it pointing to Horodori Institute. You could have chosen not to say anything at all.
But if I didn't say anything, you would have taken me in, right?
Yeah, he really is a smart kid. We knew that, but yeah.
Then I'd get tortured and injected with the truth serum, and you'd force me to talk about the secret of the world.
No! I mean, we'd probably just sync with you.
I lied because I didn't want that to happen.
Is that what he thinks the police do?
I mean, think about it. Like, a lot of kids probably have ways the world works shaped by, like, media and stuff, so that would make sense.
Well, he is still a kid.
Horodori Institute was the first place that popped into my head. I've been there lots, and I hated the director, Mr. Horodori, so I wanted to bug him a bit.
Yeah, speaking of that place, this is a very nice transition into this.
It all started with the test. The results from my health checkup at my elementary school came back abnormal, so they wanted to do more tests. But instead of the hospital, I was taken to Horodori Institute.
Whoa.
The test results show that you have some very special genetic abnormalities in your DNA. It's extremely rare. Only 1 in hundreds of thousands of people has it. One day, and it will be soon, you will fall ill to an incurable disease, and it will take your life. The only way for you to survive is to receive gene therapy through genome editing here at this institute.
Please let that not be true. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
So I started going to Horodori Institute, but it wasn't true.
Okay, good. Oof.
Not really.
I'm hoping the disease ain't true.
About that envelope. I stole it from the institute. Found it on my doctor's desk. It said it was top secret, so I thought it must be super important. So, I grabbed it and put it in my pocket. Inside the envelope was pieces of paper with writing all over it. It was written in German, but I managed to figure out what it was saying by using a translation app. There actually wasn't anything wrong with my genes. It was all for the sake of research. Horodori Institute was rewriting my genetic code. They used me for human experiments. When I found out, I talked to Director Horodori, but he acted like he did nothing wrong.
Why are you upset with me? You should be grateful. Your body is now special thanks to genome editing. Also, I would advise against pulling out of the experiments now. Your body is still in a transitionary stage. It needs regular testing and medication. If you stop now, all the cells in your body will falter and dissolve.
Please don't be true. Yeah, what kind of modifications?
I don't know. The papers in the envelope didn't have any details. And Director Horodori didn't tell me anything.
Do you notice any changes in your body?
No, not really. It's the same as usual.
Does your father know about this?
I don't think so. I haven't told him. I didn't want him to worry about it, and Director Horodori threatened me not to.
This should go without saying, but I want you to keep this a secret. Don't tell the police, your family, anyone. If you do, I'll be forced to destroy all of the data and the medicine that you need. And you know what that would mean, don't you?
I didn't realize he was this much of a dickhead, but well, when someone smiles like that, I mean, I guess it's pretty obvious that they would be, huh?
Thanks for telling me all this.
Yeah.
It's going to be a huge help for the investigation.
Yeah.
No need to thank me. I owe you my life, Mr. Ryuki. And besides, I decided to be honest from now on.
Fuck yeah, my dude. So that means you're gonna tell Mizuki you like her. Right.
I see.
I like the look on his face.
Yeah.
You know, I actually wanted to spell the show part of your name with the kanji for laughter. It was going to be spelled with the character for laughter and shine, like a shining smile. Because I wanted you to stay smiling forever.
You have a nice smile, Shoma. It fits your name perfectly.
My name? Name. Wait, I remember something.
What is it?
When I was being kidnapped by the researchers, I met Terror in the warehouse.
Oh, this is even more important.
What?
I couldn't see their face because they had a metal mask on, but I'm sure it was Terror. They said...
Huh.
Of course, that isn't my real name. I told you that was only you. My true name.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that because this is an Uchikoshi game, the reason this person is so obscured is because we've seen him before. That's what Uchikoshi does, man. But whomst?
Would you like to hear my name? Dahlia.
I'm not sure what to think about that. I don't think we've heard the name Dahlia before. Could be wrong. I think it's pretty likely, actually, but we'll see. By the time we got off the Ferris wheel, it was already bright out. The sun was rising to the east. Shines brightly, diffusing through the white haze covering the city that had gathered in the cold night.
Welcome back, Shoma.
Dad, I'm home. And thank you. You risked your life to protect me, right? So...
Shoma, I'm so sorry.
Here we
Until
go.
now, I've always been thinking about what's best for me. I always said I was doing things for you, but I was just being selfish. I've caused so much trouble. At work and for you. Your mother and sister, too. But I'm done being selfish. I can't put you through any more pain. I'm going to quit comedy and get a normal, regular office job.
Although, that kind of sacrifice is not for everyone, though, but I don't have kids. And I don't intend to get any until I have a stable income and a stable mental health state that has to do with what I'm doing.
Don't quit!
What?
I like your comedy, Dad. I like you as a comedian.
Shoma.
I don't care if kids make fun of me at school anymore. I won't let them say you're uncool. You're trying to help people with your jokes, right? It's just like when you protected me. You put your heart and soul into it so you can make people laugh and make this world a happier place. And I think that's the coolest thing ever.
Oh my god, fucking Die Hard. I love this.
So...
I love this.
I don't want you to quit being a comedian, no matter what.
Please have him be more successful. That'd be so awesome.
Is that?
Dad, you dropped this at the warehouse.
He actually
district,
taped it up in real. I love that.
That's where I picked it up.
I love the symbolism of that.
And when I went to the police earlier, I borrowed some tape and fixed it.
Because
Congratulations, Dad.
yeah, basically that's symbolic of fixing their relationship. I love that a lot.
You won the best dad in the world championship.
Oh my God, cute.
It's a landslide victory. You try so hard as a comedian, and it's kind of lame. You're so cool at the same time. You drink too much, have nose hair sticking out, and wipe your face with hand towels. But you're my super dumb funny dad, and I'm proud to be your son.
Oh my God, cute.
Boy, that's one spectacular prize. A landslide victory for me, huh? Thanks a bunch, Shoma.
Me right now. This is very cute.
By the way, Dad.
I love Ryuki's smile a lot. I also love that. Like, who would not?
There's one favor I want to ask.
Huh?
God of energy!
Aww?
Inti! Hataka Max!
It is kind of goofy
God of
fun.
laughter! Lucky happy! Hataka Max! God of apology! Oh, sorry. God of seasons! Warm, hot, chilly, cold! God of shyness! Oh no, please, not the spotlight!
Ryuki, you should get to the hospital soon.
Yeah,
The case isn't solved yet either.
yeah, I know. But just a bit. I want to watch them a little bit longer.
They have a lot of issues to work out, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm sure they'll be fine.
Yeah. Pat!
As long as they have smiles, their world will be saved.
I think that that's something to apply to real life. It's difficult to smile sometimes. If you're able to find something to be happy about, no matter what the fuck is going on, you'll be mentally healthier than you would have otherwise, regardless. So, it's something to think about and to implement when you need it, because we all
Hey,
probably
Shoma,
will.
what did you think of that joke?
It was great, Dad. You really are the best comedian in the world!
Cute. I don't really agree, but good for them. Excuse me, what? Why is this an ending? No. Okay, so here's why I don't like this is an ending. So I was already scared for Shoma before, now I'm really scared for Shoma because that Somnium had one path. That means there aren't any branches here. That means this is the only ending that Somnium leads to. Which means that saving Shoma leads to a one-way ending that is not the true ending. Fuck me, dude. Well, I hope he doesn't die, but fuck me. I'm glad that we can have that wholesome moment, but I'm really scared about the fact that that is not the true ending. No chart related to check the full story. Branching points will be populated with chapters you can progress in the story. When you select chapter from the destination list, you can jump to different points in the story. Isn't closed yet. There are many mysteries remaining. Truth in the HBK, Tara's objective, future of the main characters. This game, the story branches at Somnia. Yep, that's how that works. That's how the first game did too. On the flowchart, select Somnia and find a different route hidden in the dream world. Once you clear Somnia, you select it as a unlimited sync with no time limit. Okay, because this was kind of long, and there's a lot of points that I want to keep in there that I rambled about, because I think this is just an emotionally very important part. This is going to be a shorter episode, but I think that's for the best, because that means this episode ends on a happy note. I have a feeling that Shoma doesn't have this happy of an ending, because this is a side ending. Fuck me, dude. We'll see. Oh, I like the detail there. He's holding his shoulder, because it's not great. Like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Hope y'all are doing well, and I hope this episode particularly did something good for you, because I think I addressed a lot of really important shit this episode. And that's what I want to do here. I feel like entertainment is actually a good space to think about things that are important, but difficult to think about, in a safer space where it's a little bit removed from you, so you can more easily detach yourself from all those emotions, which is a lot of how you do the good work of getting free of those. That's what I've found. So I think that games can be a really helpful way to spur on that detachment, and realizing that you don't have to identify so much with that emotion, because you're not in that particular case. If you're thinking about a story like this, you're feeling the emotion in relation to that character, even if you can really relate it to yourself. So you're already detached from it, which is a good starting point. So I think games like this are really great for actually, working on yourself. They can be a good tool for that if you relate it back to real life, instead of just using it as an escape. So that's what I hope to help more people do with games, because I already do this with games and it helps me a lot. So that's a lot of why I even started this channel, I feel like, or at least that's the direction I want to take it in, that's for sure. Either way, friends, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. I hope you all do lovely until then. Heck yeah!